So, my mission for this video is to design a top from scratch and sell it within 24 hours. I've never done this before. I'm not a designer or a seamstress. I don't even have a sewing machine. But maybe one day I would like to have my own clothing brand. I'm an English teacher with a failed creator inside, but I want to change that. I've already tried twice to start my own clothing brand. The first time, years ago, I wanted to design lingerie and ordered a bunch of lace and silk. I found a seamstress and we even made some sample pieces. The second time, I even had a business partner. We did a lot of preparation. We explored different fabrics, analyzed tons of fashion videos and tutorials, and designed our first collection. But it didn't work out either. We had a big fight and went our separate ways. That experience made me even more insecure. I knew almost nothing about fashion. I wasn't ready back then. I was terrified of coming across as a tasteless, clueless idiot. And when I'm scared, I freeze and avoid doing anything. That way, I can't make mistakes or go through the embarrassment of failing. But will I ever be ready? I don't think so. So, let's get started. First of all, I need inspiration for my top. I recently watched a documentary about Alexander McQueen and I was completely mesmerized by his creations. In his designs, he took inspiration from birds and animals, and I wanted to do the same. So, I watched some nature videos on YouTube, I looked at marine animals, and then I started thinking.
Maybe butterflies.
Large, colorful swallow just for flight,
Oh,
but as a can.
look at this color. Oh my god.
But I really like this one, like zebra one. I stopped my research there. I saved a few references, and then it was time to look for design ideas. I started watching recent fashion shows to stay up to date, and one dress from a Roberto Cavalli show caught my attention.
It's a dress, but I'll make a top with the fabric like this. This is the back.
So I sketched my designs, manifested some butterfly print silk fabric, and started checking where I could buy it. But it turned out that the fabric stores in the city center were closed on Sunday.
Two stores, Kanga Jungil and Abakan. They're open on Sundays, but they're in Mustama. So tomorrow we're going to head to Mustama and check if there is some good fabrics.
On one hand, it was frustrating because it meant I had fewer options. On the other hand, I had fewer options. I didn't have to spend the whole day wandering around looking for the perfect materials. Then I remembered I have a friend who lives in Mustama. I asked her to keep me company
Я сейчас приеду в Мустама.
and she agreed. Voila, I'm at the shop. I usually check every possible option and visit every store, but lately I've been of the opinion that if you like something, there's no need to waste time searching for something perfect. I usually end up coming back to the first thing I liked anyway.
Вот, я думаю, красиво, да? Уже отдавать не хочется. Слушай, мне нужно еще из этого сделать гофре. So I chose these two fabrics. So this is 100% silk. So like it's really pleasant, very pleasing to touch. And this is 100% polyester, but not like the cheap one. And also the fabric is very like smooth and gentle. Fabrics, threads, and shoulders. It was too fast. I was expecting to look for things I need like for at least 2 or 3 hours, but it took me 1 hour, which is great. And I think I found like the best I could. So next step is to make the actual clothes and then market it on Instagram and sell it.
Back home. Time to figure out the best way to combine these two fabrics. So this is the reference. And let's see which is better. To make the upper part with this blue fabric and then add this little belt with this fabric, or do vice versa like this and make belt out of this. Now I need to learn how to make it pleated. I watched a lot of tutorials and started trying to bring my idea to life.
Man, I'm already tired, but I need to finish this today. Okay, it's 11:30. I'm still working on pleated fabric. It's not working out because I don't know.
So I gave up on that idea.
So I'm working in the kitchen. This is my workspace, you see. Mapped it out with my score, like the length and the width. So now, over this one, these are like the same width. So I'm just putting it this way. This is how you make clothes with no education. And then, don't tell my mom. Here we go.
Next challenge was making the belt that I would attach the wings to.
What time is it? It's 1 a.m. And we are talking some tip shit. Talking about my relationships and why they don't work out with my sister. Finished the belt part and I turned this around and now I have to iron it. Yeah, I think it turned out nice.
Meanwhile, the 24-hour challenge officially failed.
Well, I kind of failed 24-hour challenge. But I will do this anyways. I think it will take me overall 3 days.
That's because I always set unrealistic goals for myself, giving myself yet another reason to be disappointed. But at the same time, those goals get me moving and help me make progress. That's why I'm not giving up. Let's just do it, baby. Now, after figuring out how to attach the wings and make them look voluminous, it's starting to feel real and I'm so excited.
5 hours later, in this position because I cannot sit on my ass anymore. It hurts.
Okay, after 12,345,678 hours, the blouse finally seems to be ready. Time to tell people about my product. I made a reel and shared it to my stories, expecting lots of reactions. 3 hours later, zero interest in purchasing my blouse. I got really frustrated, to be honest. I put so much effort into making it and nobody wanted it. On one of our calls in the Bucket List Academy, where I learned about pursuing my goals and storytelling, I shared my journey and mentioned that I was selling the blouse. One of my group mates showed interest in buying it.
Anyone in the group? Are you interested in buying a top?
It's really beautiful and it's like 100% silk. So
Raymond says, yes, I'll buy it. I want a silk top. So as soon as you said,
I got excited for a second. But wait a minute. She wasn't interested because she actually liked the blouse, but because she wanted to help me out. And I didn't want that. I wanted someone to buy it because they genuinely liked it. Later, it turned out that she lived on the other side of the world and shipping would have been ridiculously expensive, so we decided to look for another customer. In the meantime, I completely lost the desire to sell it at all.
But I would want to keep it for myself because I put my soul into it. Plus, this top will have a story behind it.
And then, while I was at work at school, one of my students approached me and said she wanted to buy the blouse. I was so happy. I immediately said yes. She asked me to send her the price and said she was willing to pay whatever it was. On one hand, I felt the urge to charge more.
I think it should be at least 50 euros.
On the other hand, I felt so grateful that someone was interested in my creation at all. In the end, I sold it for just 30 euros. I hated myself right afterward. It felt like I'd given it away for nothing.
To be honest, it was really hard for me to sell my top because it's like my first baby, you know. And also, I think it's the first top that turned out so well. I'm just proud of myself. Also, I've put in so much work. That is why it's also hard to say goodbye. But I thought that I have to do it in order to move forward. And I believe that it will make me more confident and it will bring me new customers. Okay, she said she's coming in 20 minutes. I hope it fits her and I hope she likes it.
Okay, she's here. Now is the most important moment I've been working for very hard.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
I love the back though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love it also. I do.
I am so happy. Thank you so much for trusting me.
Of course. Always, 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 always. Wow.
After that, I opened a new Instagram page where I started sharing my work. A few months later, I bought a sewing machine, and this summer I'm planning to make more clothes. But I think it will remain a hobby for now because currently I'm mostly focused on music. Overall, it felt amazing, and I'm proud of myself. I crossed another item of my bucket list.
It's like sexy and cool at the same
Yeah.
time. Yeah. It is.